It's Sunday, October 17th, 2021. I want to get right into this video today on this beautiful Sunday evening. I'm going to share some clips with you today from earlier in my day as we were out running some errands, pulled over, shot some video, more proof, more evidence that this economy is failing. More proof that all this money printing and all this Fed intervention is not working. And so as I go out on a daily basis, running errands, going to work, doing whatever, I'm observing what's happening. And today I took a camera with me and I want to share all of it with you. And just a couple quick articles before I share these clips. Are you prepared for the mass repricing of goods and services? Pre-health crisis prices are gone forever, ladies and gentlemen. Get used to it. We're not going to see prices come down. Your savings, your investments, retirement, purchasing power, and the quality of life that you have spent a lifetime planning and working for are going to be shredded. And as you watch these clips today, many of you can relate because you're seeing this in your areas, your cities, your towns. You've driven by, you've seen the homeless crisis, you see the attack on the middle class, and you can relate. If you're new to this, pay attention to what I'm showing you. Pay attention to your own cities. You know, too many people sit on the couch, they stay home, close the doors, watch TV, and they ignore what is really happening out there because they think if they ignore it, it'll just go away. They think if they ignore it, it will never affect them. This is going to affect everybody. Here's another one from Bloomberg today. Cars get stuck at U.S. garages for weeks in spare parts shortage. This is not normal. What we are witnessing, ladies and gentlemen, is not normal. All of this is unsustainable. I've never seen anything like it. Many of you would agree. You've never seen anything like it. Here's one from The Hedge. Global auto names on watch after Toyota slashes November production estimate by another 15%. Again, you cannot make this stuff up. But what's more real is when you actually go out and walk around and film this stuff. So check out these clips I'm going to show you. Just took a few minutes out of the day to shoot this, but I thought it was important to share with you because I think it's more important than reading a news article to you going, this percentage of people are closing their stores, this percentage of this city is vacant, this percentage of commercial real estate, hasn't made a payment in 12 months, this percentage of malls is closing, this percentage of Americans can't pay their bills, et cetera, et cetera. I think it means more when you actually see it. Seeing is believing. I like to be a person, I pride myself in walking the walk. Sometimes you got to go and show things that are not comfortable, things that make people uncomfortable. And so I'm just going to show you a couple businesses. I'm going to show you a mall today that I've never been to ever while I've lived out here. And I just want to share some of this with you. And I would love to read your comments and let me know what you think. What are you seeing in your areas? Are things improving? Are they about the same, or are they continuing to get worse? And what is your prediction for the direction of this economy? Are they going to keep it on life support for another year, another 10 years? Or do you see things decaying? Do you see things getting worse, or do you see them getting better? Let me know your thoughts. But I can tell you from what I saw today, and I'm just in my little area here today, it's not looking good. It is not looking good. So without further ado, check out these clips, comment down below, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Share this video everywhere, and make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Why are you not subscribed to this channel? I do these videos for you. Please subscribe and share these videos. God bless. Check out the clips. So this is happening all over my area, and this is just another encampment that's popped up on top of many others out here that continue to pop up. Across the way, there's an RV that just pulled up. People living out of this RV. Check this out. It's right over there, camping out under the freeway. Sign of the times, ladies and gentlemen. Sign of the times. Just thought I'd shoot that while we're running some errands today. Show you what's going on. Another encampment. You know, when you talk to the zombies and they tell you nothing's wrong, everything's fine, take a look around in your areas. This is about 5 to 10 minutes from my house. And I'm just looking at some of these warehouse type buildings. And look at this. Completely empty. And I just wanted to pull over and show you all of this. I don't know what kind of business this was. Obviously, it's a good size warehouse. It's where the trucks would back up and load up or unload. Loading dock. Completely Deadsville. Go to the building next door and it's completely dead, closed. And I drove by this last week and didn't know what was going on and figured we drive by this today as we're out running errands, and everything's still on lockdown. Everything's closed up and it looks like it's been closed for quite a while. Here's one next door. So these facilities have been closed down for quite a while, but just again, just paying attention to what's going on in the real world here, and I see more businesses closing up, more businesses that closed up a year ago that never came back. This is going to be a big problem for the U.S. economy. So this is another portion of the building I just showed you. It's humongous. More loading docks. Parking lot over here completely empty. And I've been watching this facility for a couple weeks and it's remained dead. No cars. Haven't seen one car here. Look at that. Look at the size of this. This is on many acres of property, many loading docks here, and it is just dead. So everything's bouncing back. Everything looks great. Stock market's up, ladies and gentlemen. Dow Jones up, Bitcoin up. Everything is going great until you look at the real economy. You look at businesses. This is really concerning because we're seeing more and more of this. We're not seeing the recovery they told us we were going to see. All we're seeing is a propped up fraudulent stock market. The average American is having a much more difficult time making a living, getting a paycheck. Millions of people not even going back to work. Employers not able to get people to come back to work. This is unexplainable. We're in a place now we have never been before, ladies and gentlemen. But the more I see huge buildings like this vacant, this really becomes worrisome because this continues. We're gonna have nobody working. We're not producing anything. Somebody holds the note on this building, and when nobody's here, when they're not moving goods, products out of here, when the trucks aren't showing up, when people aren't picking up a paycheck, who's paying for these buildings? And this is just one of many, right? We have empty buildings, empty stores, empty restaurants, all closed up permanently across America. Empty malls. My mall, Westfield Mall here, in foreclosure now. Where does this all end and how does it end? Please comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. You're seeing this in your areas. You guys write me on a daily basis what's happening in your areas, so you know what I'm talking about. But I just wanted to share this today as I'm out here running errands on this beautiful 87-degree Sunday. But there'll be nobody here showing up Monday morning for work, I can tell you that. So we did a little research on this facility. It's a food refrigerated repacking facility. So food, perishable goods, foods come here, get repackaged and shipped off. I believe the company is out of Texas. There hasn't been a review on this company in over 2 years. So when this place went out, I have no idea. But you look at the food shortage problem now, you look at distribution and trucking, and this is what you get right here. This is the final product of food shortages, truck shortages, driver shortages, employee shortages, and a bad economy. This is the product of all that. This is what you get. You get empty buildings, you get zero jobs, and you get vacant real estate that at some point will just start decaying. And who comes in here and takes this building now? Who's gonna fill up these docks? Where are the workers gonna come from? I mean, it's the Twilight Zone, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Twilight Zone. So this building right here, probably 7, 8 stores. This thing's been vacant for over 5 years. So we're not going to blame the health crisis. We're going to blame an economy. Over 5 years, this thing has been decimated. Here's another one, guys. Steers Bar and Grill. Been out here in the city of Indio for years. Gone for forever. Across the street, I don't know if you can see that, for lease, and right next to it, sign taken down of an insurance company. So you got a for lease, vacant, and then a vacancy with the sign taken down next to it, right over here, straight in front of me. Looks like a bunch of little studio apartments or something, and it's for lease. For lease. So now I'm over here at the Indio Mall. Take a look at the parking lot. Look at that. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. This should tell us something, right? 20 cars at the mall on a Sunday afternoon. This corner store right here, the anchor, one of the big anchor stores, was Sears. No longer here. I think it bounced a couple of years ago. Imagine what this is doing to the tax revenue of a city like Indio. Now look, this isn't the nicest area of the desert, but I've showed you nice areas of Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, and they're being obliterated. So now here we are in Indio. Take a look at the parking lot. That used to be Sears right there. So my question to all of you is, how long can this continue to go on before it cannot? Really fascinating to watch what is happening. It's going to be more fascinating to see how it all ends. It's not going to end pretty, I'll tell you that. So to me, it doesn't matter how far the stock market wants to go up, what the Ponzi scheme cryptos do, because see, to me, that's all propped up and fake. This is real. This is going to have huge, huge negative effects on communities, on families, on people, on business owners. Huge, huge negative effects. Another available. And what's really interesting is when you walk into the Indio Mall here, now leasing, this giant sign at the entrance of a mall. Have you ever seen this at a mall before? A giant 40-foot wide sign, leasing. This is how bad things are getting. This, look, ladies and gentlemen, this was once a thriving mall, and now it is in ruins. So we decided to actually walk. I've never been to this mall, ladies and gentlemen. As many years as I've lived out here, I've never been in this mall, but we figured let's go in here. Look at this. This looks like an old jewelry store. Gone. Nail salon. Closed up. Whatever this is, closed. Looks like a little food place. Gone. Whatever this was, gone. This was a Sears right here, gone. Here's another one right here, gone. Go next to that over here, gone. This one, gone. Here's another one, gone. This is tragic. Let me tell you, I've never been here, ladies and gentlemen, but this is really, really tragic. Kiosk right here in the center, gone. Over here, this is gone. Next to it, gone. This is unbelievable. I don't think I've ever been to a mall. Maybe that one I filmed in Laughlin about 1.5 years ago. That was pretty bad. This may be worse. This one right behind me, gone. And this is a small mall, and I would say that 75% vacancy. Here's another one right here. Gone. Another one. Gone. Another one. Gone. Wow. Tragic. Here we go. Another one. Wow. Wow. Jewelry store open. Big store right here. I don't know what it was. It was an anchor store, it looks like, and it is gone. I mean, this is really incredible. This is probably the worst mall I've ever seen in my life. Everything is closed up. I mean, probably 80% of this mall is gone. This is all gone. And I shift over here. Gone. So I'm going to walk back on the other side here. This one right here, gone. Looks like this was a jewelry store probably right here, and it's gone. Hair salon, not busy. Building, or the store next to it, gone. I mean, there's literally like 5 to 7 stores left in this mall that are open. Big store, gone. Wow, incredible. Really, really incredible. Another one gone right as you enter the mall. Gone. So as we head back, just cruising through La Quinta, there's a shopping area here closed. And this place has been closed. I mean, most of these stores have been closed for a very long time. Many of these stores were never even leased out. There's a restaurant here, Bucatini. Not a bad place. But honestly, I don't know how long they even exist. I'll come and grab something to eat here every once in a while. There's 3, 4, 5 people in there during dinner, so it doesn't look good for them. But I'm going to just check out this. Right now, they're emptying that store out right now. Look at this. available. It's another one. I mean, this stuff is just constant. Here's another one right here. Lockbox on the door. Check that out. Doesn't even have floors in it. Nobody's ever occupied that store. And it's just shocking how long these little shopping centers and strip malls have existed without renters for years. And it's going to be a very, very rough next couple of years. Here's another one. For lease. Never been occupied. So it just goes on and on and on. Here's a Magic Theater, now open. I don't know how that's going to exist much longer, but anyways, I mean, all you have to do, ladies and gentlemen, is just take a look at the parking lots out here. Here's another one. You know, I know that there's people out there that just think that I make this stuff up, but all you have to do is get out of your house and go for a walk, ladies and gentlemen, and you're going to see the same thing. The stuff is everywhere. So it's just it's a real tragedy, because without small business, this country's in very, very big trouble. And we know this country's in big trouble because you can't lose this amount of business. Here's another one. You just cannot be losing this much business. Just cutting over the parking lot here now, and here's another one. Nobody. Here's another one. Nobody. I mean, how bad does it have to get before people believe that we got serious trouble? So I'm at the BNP tennis tournament, ladies and gentlemen, not in it, but I just want to show you some of the parking grounds here. It is empty, and this is the last day. This is the last hurrah. And let me show you how many people didn't show up to it this year. This used to be completely flooded with cars. Okay? That's all the parking. Cars over there, but lots of empty parking here in the fields. And there's more empties on the other side, but as we're just driving back, I just wanted to jump out and just shoot this for you, just to show you that people just aren't here. They're not spending money like they used to for whatever reason. They're not here, but the bottom line is, for whatever reason they're not here, the money is not flowing to the valley like it did. The BNP this year will attract less than half of what it attracted in 2019. So it is just taking a beating out here, and the valley has really taken a hit because of it. So there's people here. It's a decent crowd, but it is nothing like the crowd back in 2019, 2018, 2017, and what have you. And what they're saying is they're blaming the weather. It's too warm. Listen, it's been over 100 degrees here in March when they have this thing. It's a beautiful 86, 87 degrees today. Stunning, perfect tennis weather. The evenings, stunning, 70s. So they always have an excuse of why the economy isn't performing, and now it's the weather. Do you think you could get weather any better than this? I've been to this thing when it was over 100 degrees in March, and this is some of the nicest weather you could absolutely have for a tennis tournament. You know what it is, ladies and gentlemen? It's this plunging economy that is decaying, falling apart, and they just don't want to tell you that.